Hey guys, how's it going? So today's tutorial I called Neon Laser Nails, and I've been wearing them for a few days already, but this is what they look like. It's pretty self-explanatory. I use one Konad plate as sort of like a guide. You don't need to do it if you don't want. And then I just used a bunch of like striper polishes, which again, you can use any color polish with a thin art brush. That works as well. So yeah, so if you guys want to know how to do this look, just keep watching. Alright, thanks. Bye. Hey guys, okay, so I've already applied my base coat, which is Sally Hansen Extended Wear. And I've let that dry, and I'm going to apply a coat of whipped cream by Sally Hansen. It's just sort of a sheer, sort of a white with a slight beigey tone. Okay, so my nails have pretty much dried. I just let them dry for a couple of minutes. And now I have my Konad stamping plate number M64. We're going to be using this angular pattern here. So I just have a couple of squares of toilet paper. You can use paper towel, whatever you have. So make sure you have a cotton pad and some Q-tips and some nail polish remover handy. And always scraper and stamp. And the color I'm going to be using for this is Atomic by LA Colors Color Craze. It's just this really great teal color. Okay, so I'm just going to get that on the plate. Scrape it off. And stamp onto your nail. And now I'm just going to clean up the excess with a Q-tip. Okay, so I've got that Konad stamp applied on all of my fingers. And so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this sort of like pearly white striper polish. And I'm just going to accent some of the lines with this. So just going straight on top of some of these teal lines. I think maybe I'll do like, maybe two, oops, sorry. And it's a very translucent color, so you're not necessarily going to be able to see it that much, but it'll be more visible as it like reflects light. Okay, so I've got both of my hands done, and the next color I'm going to use is bright orange. It's another striper polish. Okay, so I'm just going to do the exact same thing. Trying to make sure that your lines are nice and light. And thin. And ideally not going over the same lines that have the silver on it, or the white. Okay, so I have that on both of my hands. And the next color I'm going to be using is mint green. And again, doing the exact same thing. If you don't have these exact colors, just use, I would use like lighter colors, because you want this to be really vibrant. Or if you have like Meiji nail art pens, those would be great too, because you want really nice thin lines, really vibrant colors, and especially if you have the Meiji neon set, that would be ideal. I wish I had the Meiji pens because they look like a lot of fun, but I only have two, and they're both in like the really shimmery colors, so they don't really show up very well, which was a mistake on my part for getting those ones. Okay, so I've got the green on there now, and the next color I'm going to use is Intense Pink. And I think by this point there aren't really any lines left on the pattern that I can just copy on top of, so I'm just going to do any sort of, probably around 2 lines, angular lines, anywhere on my nail that don't really overlap too much with the white, the pearly white, or the orange, or the green. Okay, so I've got that pink on there, so it's looking a little less Christmassy than it was before, which is good. And the last color I'm going to use, I think, is yellow. And again, just creating, for yellow, I'm just going to just find 2 colored lines somewhere on the nail and just kind of draw next to a couple of existing lines. Okay, so I've got that all on, and I just applied a layer of my Rimmel Quick Dry Top Coat, and that's it. That's the final look. So I hope you guys like this tutorial, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!